I thought I was live. And we're live. And we are live. We are live. Hold on, let me make sure that we're live because it looks like we're live, but it appears that we are live. I'm not entirely sure. Give me about 30 seconds to find out for sure. What is this thing on my screen? What is this thing on my screen? I believe that I'm live. I believe that I'm live. All right, look it. If you want to get in on this, if you want to get in on this, go open up a second window. Go open up a second window before it's too late. I just put in the chat right now the Reddit link where you could go submit. Look at this. This is a channel of many firsts. This is a channel of many firsts. This is the Mexican Martial Arts Streams channel. And I've been doing Below the Beanies. I've been crossing them over. I've been doing Below the Beanies. And today it's going to be the Mexican Martial Arts Meme Review Chapter 1. And I have a reason for that. It's because I woke up today, even last night, before I went to sleep. Because look, I'm telling you, I'm on top of this. I'm not playing when I tell you I'm the Mexican Jon Anik. You know, I'm not going to be coming at you like DC. Now look it, DC. You know, we're talking about MMA Personality of the Year. And you know what? Do I feel somewhat snubbed by that? I'm not going to talk about that right now because this is about fun. This is about uplifting and positivity. I'm not going to go in that direction. But as far as, you have to campaign for that stuff. You got to throw your beanie into the thing. I'm not all about that. You know, I told you before, I'm not about the accolades. But at the end of the day, you know, as far as the MMA community at large is confirmed, when it comes to like people that want to get in there, who want to be considered, who is a personality of the year? DC, that's my guy. I always say he's a lovable individual. All right, but sometimes, you know, that fool comes in saying, hey, the dog ate my homework. I don't know about this fool. I don't know where he went to college. I don't know what his record was in the Epic Fighting Championship. I don't know what their epic was. I don't know what the record was over at Bellator. You know, maybe sometimes he doesn't come correct, but I'm coming at you like the Mexican Jon Anik. All right, so I've been doing my research. I was looking last night. I was looking this morning, and everybody, look, this is one of the unfortunate things about streaming daily. One of the troubles that I face. You know, it's not easy being first to the news. It's not an easy task. You know, once upon a time on the other channel, which I still have, which I'm still working on right now, working on a breakdown after this, it's hard because news will break, and then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna talk about that. And 3 weeks later, I'll release a video about it and no one even remembers it. And I'm just trying to, my other channel, the main channel, it's all about refreshing memories. You know, at this point, that's what I'm doing because I'm always so late to the news. Over here, it's basically like everyone else is in Australia. No, I said it backwards. Over here, it's like I'm the Mexican Australian where I'm breaking news from the future. You know, the news that I broke yesterday? The stuff that I was talking about yesterday, about Adesanya's contract, about Usman and Adesanya, about Cain Velasquez, about all these things that I've been coming at you on Below the Beanie with. Everyone's talking about them today. Chael Sonnen barely woke up. Okay, what happened? Adesanya got a new contract? No one's talked about it yet. I think I'll be first. Fool, I already talked about it yesterday. It's old already. How does it feel? How does it feel? All of a sudden, Chael comes to the people with the news after it's already been broken. Hey, don't try to fix what's already been broke, Chael. Chael, all of a sudden. That's his new nickname because that fool's always late to the news. Hey, it's Chael all of a sudden. Look, I'm telling you, I was looking at the news last night. I was looking at the news this morning. I was like, there's nothing going on that I haven't already talked about. I already broke it. The number one MMA podcast on YouTube. How is it going to be there late? How is the number one MMA podcast on YouTube going to be late to the news? Huh? Everything I was looking at this morning, it's already been spoken about. The only thing that's new is apparently Metal is going to be fighting in May now. He's going to be co-maining in May. And you know, I'm not going to hold my breath. You know, he's a likable individual. I like that I like rooting for him, but... And look, this ain't no disrespect, all right? I'm just saying it like it's real. Maybe he, you know, like, have you ever known someone, like when you were like in Little League or in the Pee-wees and stuff like that, did you ever have a homie? Because like when I would play, I was obsessed. If I'm not obsessed, I'm not going to play. But did you ever have the homie that he's like, I just want to have fun. And I'm like, fool, you're not practicing or what? You're not training? You're not taking it serious? And we lost last time after the game. Did you cry? Because I cried. Did you cry? No? Then you don't care. He's like, I just want to have fun. Maybe Metal's that kind of fighter where he just wants to have fun, where he's just collecting the paycheck. And I always say it. I always take the moment to clarify and let it be known. If you are that kind of fighter, you're just trying to get the paycheck and you're just doing it because you love it, I respect that. Fine. If that's what you're doing, I respect it. I'm not going to hate on that. It's just like as a fan, you know, as a viewer, sometimes you just kind of want to know where people are at. It's like you don't want to get your heart broken time after time after time after time, rooting for Metal, rooting for Holly Holmes, rooting for Michelle Watterson. And it's like, what are you doing? And it's like, oh, it's just a job. You're just trying to make money and it's fun. It's fine then. I'll root for someone else. But I'll still like you, but I'm going to root for someone else. You know? Because I don't want to look silly. But Metal is fighting again in May. We'll see how that goes. As far as I'm confirmed, that's the only other thing that came out. There was a couple other things that came out, and I considered talking about them. I considered building a whole Below the Beanie around it, but I can't remember the last time I've been more excited to do a breakdown. To be honest, lately when I do the breakdowns, it's like, I better do a breakdown about this because that's what people want to hear about. I better do a breakdown about that because that's what's popular. There was something I came across this morning. I was like, I haven't felt this way about a breakdown since like 2018. It was something that like, I'm telling you, for like, it tickled my taters. Like, I saw it and I started bubbling up. Like, I almost didn't even stream today. I just started opening the document. I wanted to get to work already. I haven't felt this way about a certain type of news in a while. And I'm excited to do the next video that I'm working on. I don't know if it's the next one that's going to come out, but it's the next one I'm going to be working on right now. But anyway, I wanted to get to the meme review because it's something that we haven't seen in a while. And this is finally the perfect place for us to do it. And I think we have the right people here for it. I know on the other channel, not everybody's down with it. But I think over here is where I could do something like this. So I pinned it to the top. If you want to submit memes that we're going to be looking at right now. So what I'm doing right here, I have it just off screen right now because you know, I've encountered it already before, where people will come into the stream because I tried to do a meme review live in the past, and people will come into the stream and they'll put something obscene, and then it's too late and people have already looked at it and minds and lives have been contaminated. So I have it off the screen right now, and then as soon as I catch up, I went way back to the old memes, and then I'm going to get to the new ones. I'm going to pick them up on the screen because I wanted to see them with you. The memes I'm going to be looking at today, I haven't seen them yet. And there's some I might have seen last time, but I don't remember. So as far as I'm confirmed, I'm starting right now on brand new ones I never seen before. So let's take a look at it right now. Where's it at? Let me pick it back. I'm just learning how to use this platform again. All right, here we go. This one we've seen before. This is the one from the homie Zach Hughes. And I don't know how this works. I don't know if you guys could hear this. Let me know if you guys could hear this in the chat so that I know when I play stuff if you could hear it. This is an old one that you saw before, but tell me if you could hear this. Hey, look. Now we have more than one person talking about it, and now I'm concerned. Can you guys hear that? No! What? Does it sound crazy, or does it sound like good audio that will work for these type of streams? Like, is it good enough to hear it? It's not like you're struggling, or it's not like peaking like crazy. A little, so it could be a little louder. All right, let me mess with something then, because let me turn this down a little, and then go like this. Wow, that changes it a lot. Okay, what if I go like what if I do something like, oh wait, I'm on the wrong tab. And one of the things I love about this channel, for real, is that I feel like I could do stuff right here with the homies that I got on here right now. I feel like on the other channel, people will be getting impatient with me and they'll just be dipping. So I just want to say I appreciate everybody here right now. And I thank you for coming over here to this channel. And I thank you for clicking that like thumb and helping my algorithm over here. So can you, does this sound better now?
Hey, look. Now we have more than one person talking about it, and now I'm concerned.
That sounds really loud to me. Does it sound good to you now, or is it too loud?
What?
That's loud to me. Too loud. But is it good for you?
What?
Was it good for you?
What?
It's perfect now. See, some people are saying it's loud. Okay, look it. See, this is what I made this channel for. Just for testing.
Hey, look.
Some people are saying it's perfect. Are you kidding?
Now we have more than one person talking about it, and now I'm concerned.
Oh! Joe Padge.
What?
Joe Padge, you get me. You get me, Joe Padge. Uh-oh.
What?
It's perfectly loud. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right there for now. Please adjust accordingly, because I feel like I found a perfect in between for everybody. If it's still a little too low or a little too loud, please adjust accordingly. So let me make sure this is appropriate real quick. Can someone explain me this move? Oh. I like how even the commentator goes, "What is this?" It looks like if the fighter, look at the fighter on top. Look at his face. When the commentator says, "What is this?" Doesn't it look like he looks at him like disrespectfully? Like, what do you mean, what is this? Look at him. Look at his face. He's looking at him like, "Fool, don't trip." Look at his face again. He looks like, fool. Hey, I don't have a good answer for that. I mean, I know the BJJers, they call that the north-south, but I mean, that's kind of like taking it to the next. That's not exactly that's kind of like striking on the ground. He says, fool, you know what this is. Cup check to the forehead. I like that one a lot. You know what? This actually reminds me. Hey, 780 Wardo 7. That actually reminds me. I don't know if you guys saw that clip that I recently released about the Mexican Krav Maga. If you haven't seen it, go scope it out. It's a short that I made. And if you haven't seen the original that I made back in like 2017 or something, I made a video with my primo Flaco called Mexican Krav Maga. And you see, one of the important things, and I haven't done this in a while. Some of you are kind of new. Some of you are from the old days, and you know what I used to do, and I know we all hope that at some point I will reintroduce it. Anything is possible right now, though. I made a video called Mexican Krav Maga, and back then I used to take different martial arts: Krav Maga, judo, boxing, karate. And what I would do is I would take them and I would basically, how do you say? I would actually make them work in the streets, not only in the dojos or the gyms with compliant partners and instructors. I would take these martial arts and I would tweak them so that they would actually work in a real life situation. And what I did was I took Krav Maga and I made it Mexican Krav Maga. And one of the most important things about Mexican Krav Maga, because in Krav Maga, you attack the groin a lot. Like if someone asks you, like they never heard about it before. They just came and they say, I want to learn martial arts. What's Krav Maga? You just say groin stuff. It's just groin stuff. That's what Krav Maga is. You just hit the groin. You just hit it, bite it, kick it. However, you just attack the groin. That's what your main focus is. In Mexican Krav Maga, we are aware of this. And what we do is, instead of focusing on attacking the groin, we actually train the groin. You train the groin to withstand the typical Krav Maga type of attacks, so that if you ever find yourself in a Krav Maga type of battle, you could withstand any onslaught of techniques against the Krav Maga practitioner. So in Mexican Krav Maga, you hit your own groin a lot. You spend a lot of time with your own groin. 99% of class time is spent focusing on your own groin. And that's partly because it avoided lots of legal concerns to just focus on your own. We started off kind of with more of a buddy system, but we ran into problems very early on. Anyway, you focus on conditioning your groin, and it's basically like you get to the point where you don't even need a cup anymore. It's kind of like self-sustaining. But here's the thing, this is the next level thing, which it took me about 30 minutes to get to. In Mexican Krav Maga, when you get like to the top of the top, it takes a while to get there. But when you get to that high level, it's not just that you have a super conditioned groin so that you can withstand attacks. The peak of Krav Maga, Mexican Krav Maga, is now you learn how to attack with your groin. And that's something that we don't see very often. Now, Krav Maga is probably the main one that employs the technique and the focus on really putting the emphasis on attacking the groin. But a lot of arts do this. Karate does it a lot. Kajukenbo does it a lot. Kempo does it a lot. All types of different karates spend a lot of time on and with the groin. But it's rare, if ever at all, that you will see a martial art that focuses on attacking with the groin. And that is what Mexican Krav Maga does. And that's exactly what this fool's doing right here. I didn't see it at first. And Eduardo Savin, I want to say thank you, because you just brought it to my attention. I haven't had enough sips on this morning. We ran out of lemonade at the pad, and I had to go to Starbucks. But I didn't even notice what this fool's doing right here. He's employing Mexican Krav Maga. If you just came in right now, you missed it. The thing says, cause someone explained me this move. Vino, let me tell you, this is Mexican Krav Maga that you're witnessing right here. This fool has a highly conditioned groin, and not only is he able to withstand attacks, he's able to employ his own attacks now with the use of the groin. Now let me take this back down again. Let me see what's up here. Super underscore Dante. Yeah, the last one was from wait, I don't even understand how this works. I'm still trying to figure out how Reddit works. I guess originally it was posted by J Vino, and then it was cross posted. What does cross post mean? By super underscore Dante. And it's the same fool right here, super underscore Dante. UFC when I'm alone, UFC when my dad walks in. I feel like I've seen this clip before of this fool doing the splits. And I could like imagine him in my mind. And you know what bothers me? What makes me even more uncomfortable? In my mind, I feel like I could remember this clip, and I remember the guy like doing his little bounce. But what was frustrating me right now is I don't know if I'm making that up in my mind, and I never even saw that. And I'm just taking it upon myself to visualize this fool doing that now, and that makes me more uncomfortable. But this is very true. I mean, we've all experienced this. I mean, it happens all the time. Like sometimes me and Marilena have very different schedules. You know, we have very different schedules because you know, the type of life that I've chosen to lead. And it's not even just with UFC. I mean, it is with UFC. I can't tell you how many times I've been breaking down a fight. And you know, or I've been watching a UFC event on ESPN Plus or something like that. And you know, it's two dudes, it's a slugfest, and they're socking each other, whatever. And she's doing whatever, and then the moment she needs, and this is usually when I'm setting up. Because she never walks in when, I have the door locked. She never walks in when I'm actually doing my thing, but a lot of time when I'm setting up. and I have the event going. You know how a lot of times I get on the Mexican Fight Companion and you guys are like, did you see this fight? Did you see that knockout? And I'm like, yeah, I kind of saw out of the corner of my eye when I was getting ready. She'll always come in, hey, did you do that? Or did you remember? Or can we? And then there's the Paige Van Zandt all of a sudden is right there. And I'm like, and she's like, oh, that's why you're in there with the door locked for 7.5 hours? I'm like, no! All of a sudden. And the same thing, I can't even, you know how many times she came into the room, all of a sudden she needed everything from me. When I was editing my video about Adesanya's chesticle, she thought that I had like an infatuation. She thought I had a type of infatuation with that fool's breasticle. You know how long I was working? Like, I was working on the thumbnail and I was cropping stuff out and stamping and shading. And she's like, but I could relate to this. It even happens like sometimes I'm watching Netflix. I'll be watching like a documentary like about Scandinavia. I'll be watching like a documentary about Easter Island or something like that. And all of a sudden, some lady will come on, some native lady, and then she's, you know, she's not dressed like a woman from the West, you know? And Marilena's like, that's why you can't sleep? And I'm like, no, just looking at the fool with the big head right now. She came out of nowhere. Had me all caught with my mouth open looking like one of those Easter Island fools. I wasn't even trying to do nothing. Apple ID. I don't love Gyno. I just feel that it's important to speak on it. Chuck Fury at FuriousComedy.com coming through. I'm only 20 minutes late. In my defense, I just woke up. Is waking up at noon defensible? Oh, it's commendable. It's commendable. You know what? I don't like when people give people a hard time for waking up late, because you know what my perspective is? That means that they were up late getting business done. They were taking care of stuff while you were over there snoring. They were putting in work. That's commendable. I don't really understand this one. This is by Pusaioli. Bike still for sale? Yes, it is. What's the lowest you'll go on it? 2 miles per hour. Anything less than that and you'll tip over. Smart. Is this kind of like a Reddit version of like is your fridge running? Do you better go catch it? Oh, okay. I appreciate the effort. Okay. What is this? Asking ye shall receive from Zach Hughes. He asked for it. Come at me, bro. Who is this? I can't. Do you guys recognize who these fighters are? At first, I thought the fool falling down was Leon Edwards. He's kind of got the same build, but that's not him. Hey, that's a teep right there. I could already feel it in my solar plexus just watching it. Topura sent the homie flying. How recently was this? Is this like something still in everybody's memory? Look at this. First Gen Rex is on top of it. This is Sparta. Hey, that's good. Topura versus Ewell. Hey, isn't Ewell one of the fools that just got cut too? Is Ewell the fool falling down? Or the fool doing the kick? Did Dana kick Ewell out of the UFC like this fool kicked him right here? Did Dana tell that fool this is Sparta? Oh, he did hit the pose at the end? Hey, I'm out of the loop. I should know this. So Ewell's the one that's getting kicked down? That's dirty. And he's picking up his hands too, like Nate Diaz. He's like, what's up? He's like, oh, that's what's up. It was on the undercard like 3 fight nights ago. Ewell's the dude falling down. He didn't get cut. I thought I just read his name on the list of like 11 fighters that Dana White cut. Oh, all right. By Zach Hughes, dusted. Also on the contract, Tyron Woodley's boxing coach. Hey, this one's an anomaly right here. This one's got everybody a little bit flabbergasted. This one's got everybody a little bit discombobulated. You know, this fool came up. They thought that this fool was kind of like, you know, head in the clouds and everything like that fool Master Wrong. And everybody was confused about this fool's intentions and that he was doing people dirty. He was scamming people and ripping them off and people were going to end up getting hurt. He didn't know what he was doing and he's a joke and this and that. And all of a sudden he blows up. People are collabing with him. Other YouTubers are collabing with them, but not only that, UFC fighters. Remember we talked about, what's his name? Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix collabed with him. The UFC fighter that had that crazy knockout. Remember someone caught his foot? And then he did the jumping stuff in the air and knocked him out. Joaquin Phoenix collabed with this Dustful like a month or two ago. He started blowing up. I remember McDojo Life broke the news and he's like, this guy's a scammer. He's a bad dude. Stay away from him. He's dangerous. And everyone's like, okay, let me go collab with him. It's like, what happened? But I don't know. I don't know what to make of it now. Sanchez was a UFC fighter, but look who he collabed with. Who did he collab with? You mean Diego Sanchez? Are you talking about Fabia? Man. I don't know what to make of this fool. I don't know. Maybe I should hit him up. Another robbery. Another tough loss for Hill. Things most commonly robbed. The gas station. Is it specifically like the Beacon or gas stations in general? Bank of America? I think I'm thinking into this too much. I think they're talking about gas stations, banks, and jewelry stores. Because I'm like, how come Bank of America? I don't think it matters like that. And and Angela Hill. You know, Angela Hill's one of those people that I root for a lot. She's just such a likable person. And I'm always pulling for her. And I always want to be like, oh, she lost? Even if I didn't watch the fight. I'll be like, oh, she lost? She got robbed. Robbery. Because it just seems like her fights are always like close-ish. But then I go and I see comments and stuff. And everyone's like, nah, as much as I like her, she didn't get robbed. And I think she's just one of the people that we always want to get robbed if she loses because we want her to win. But, I don't know. I feel bad for her. She's just one of those ones that can't ever really seem to pull it off, you know? Straight Dimri, it's a work on there. It's a work on the other one. If you're talking about the We Out Here MMA, you know, I really like those fools. They're the homies. If you guys don't know who I'm talking about, go to We Out Here MMA. It's a UFC MMA podcast, not podcast, but show. And I come on there from time to time and I have a lot of fun doing it. But, you know, they're trying to hit certain demographics. And they're just trying to be a certain way. And they want to get certain... they want to get certain types of eyes on it, so they want to come at it from what they look at as like more a professional type of angle. So they asked me like, hey, can you come on, but maybe try to do it like, you know, can you kind of like maybe go in? They basically asked me, like, I don't want to expose anything, but I don't think they'll mind if I speak on this. They basically asked me if I would ever consider doing like some kind of a character. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know if I feel good about that because I want to be like authentic and everything. And they're like, you know, just take it or leave it. We got a certain thing, that trajectory that we're trying to stay on. I was like, I'll try it. I don't know. I'll see what I could do. And then I went on there and I was like, hi, everybody. Let's talk about the UFC. And it felt weird at first. It was crazy. But then I started feeling like, you know, I'm getting my acting chops. You know, I feel like I'm going through my own like self-ordained drama class or something like that. And I started having fun with it. And I started buying like shirts at like Old Navy and stuff like that. And I've done it a few times and, you know, it's all right. I have a good time with them, but that's all it is. So on there, that's a work, you know. No, yeah, I'm still cool with them. I do a show with them maybe once every month or once every 2 months or something like that. I don't want to come on every single time, you know, that's their thing. I don't want to impose or try to come up on anything that's not my own, you know. But I have a good time collabing with them every single time the opportunity arises. Life changing from Frederick M5. Escape the Moon Man, FNAF security breach. What did you think of this video? Oh, what? At first I was like, what is this? But if you click on it, what'd I do? If you click on it, I think he was showing me that I think he was trying to show me that my videos were finally, okay. That my videos are finally getting recommended, maybe? So somebody's trying to watch this thing with 738,000 views. What did you think of this video? Help us improve YouTube. He gave me that 5-star. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Frederick. Gave me that 5-star review. That was back in the day. If you look real closely at the thumbnail, I don't know if you guys all saw it. I went to Starbucks and it was a particularly bad morning. It was tough. I had a lot of work to do and I got 4 green tea matcha lemonades. I got 4 of them. If I remember correctly, it was because that fool was trying to do me dirty. He didn't want to give me the Trentas. So I was like, fool, give me 4 of the other ones then. 4 Ventis. And they ended up giving me the wrong flavor. I wanted a matcha lemonade. They gave me a latte. A latte. It's an abomination right there. It's disgusting. Who's going to put milk in their lemonade? In their green tea matcha lemonade? It's disgusting. And I was talking about how Starbucks did me dirty, but he gave me 5 stars on that. I appreciate it. I hope this takes... Oh, no, I got to take this down before it loads. I hope this takes me back to the right screen. Okay, good.
Last night was awesome. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure.
Wait. Oh, be quiet. Last time he was saying stuff. So I did see these. See, somebody knew about my debacle. And they submitted this. Who is this? Junior Information 137. That this is the type of guy right here who likes milk in his lemonade. That's disgusting. Is there anybody in the chat right now that likes milk in their lemonade? I love green tea lemonade with milk. I eat it with my Mexican pizza. Straight there. You're playing. What is this? By _underscore Dante. Looks like a Renaissance painting. It does. Look at how that fool's looking at him. That's pretty beautiful right there. That's actually beautiful. And look, I don't want to be messed up right here. I don't know if there's any sentimental meaning or anything like that behind the tattoo. Because I might have some kind of relevance to his actual brother and stuff. But the fool actually has a tattoo that says my brother's keeper. And I don't know why like that. It just adds to the feeling for me. Because it's like a beautiful thing. And you got these 2 fools. And on top of it, I don't know if anyone else looked into this. But you got one fool who's like, how you say, pigmentally privileged. And then you got the other one that's pigmentally challenged. And so you got kind of like a coming together right here. And then it's like my brother's keeper. It's like a beautiful thing. The way that he's looking at him. And you got the other fool looking at him like, can I trust you? Are we good now? You gonna be good to me? And you got the fool like, I'm gonna be good to you. Like, there's so much. Again, maybe I'm reading into this. Look at, oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look, I'm gonna get real with you for a moment, all right? And I don't care. It doesn't matter if you're black or white, or brown, or yellow. It doesn't matter. I don't even care. Look, I want you to be real with me for a moment. I want you to be real for a moment and understand what I'm saying right here. There's a lot of imagery in this Renaissance painting right here that I think a lot of people probably overlooked. So you got what we would call the dark fool right here, all right? And the light fool. So you got the two ends of the spectrum right here, all right? Well, you got that. You got my brother's keeper. You got that emotion, that raw emotion, talking about this coming together, this brotherhood, people taking care of each other, looking out for one another, You got the darker individual kind of hunched over, looking up like I know, I've heard about the history, I know where we're coming from. Are we cool or what? Can I trust you? Can I give you my hand in friendship? I don't know how to feel about this right now. You got the other guy looking down like, it's all right, homie. I got you, fool. And look at this subliminal, look at the monster logo. The monster logo encapsulating the darker fool. I'm telling you, don't even start tripping right now. I'm trying to come at you from a neutral position. Or I'm not coming at you like Joe Rogan. Don't look at this like some sort of a compilation that you found on Twitter. I'm coming at you like an individual right now that's just trying to promote unity. And I'm just trying to talk about the history. Look at how they encapsulated the dark individual within the monster logo. How they were trying to portray him like subliminally. And you got the light fool like, nah, fool, I don't get down like that. I see through that. I'm cutting through that, and I see you for who you are, homie. Look at how he's looking at him with that love right there. And not only that, he's making an example right here. He's making an example, because what do you see? What do you see when you look down right there? Look at the little fool down there. The other fool, what color is his skin? Is he on the darker end of the spectrum or the lighter? And he's looking up at him like, oh, it's cool now? So we could do that then. So I could be like you. I could be my brother's keeper. I could be my brother's keeper too. And look, I just saw something else right now. You know how you say like my brother, my sister, you know, he's saying like, you're my brother too. I don't care if we got different color skin. You're my brother. I'm your keeper. You could be my keeper too. Let's go get matching tattoos after this. There's too much here. He's looking at it. His mouth is closed. He's speechless. He says, that's a lady. E513 says, that's a lady. Next to the black beast. That's a lady? Okay. So male and female. Both light-skinned male and female, so that they won't just think it's applicable to the males. I don't know. It gets deeper than I even thought. Wade Resser, okay, so all of a sudden it got me going. Here's some other phrases maybe. The chelbo. Like elbow. Hey, when he fought Silva, he was dropping some chelbos. Some of those are pretty clean. I talked about it in one of my breakdowns. Cello, like hello. Imagine him opening up his videos like that. That corny fool probably would. You get to use them, GM. Take them to the tippy top. Hey, I'm gonna screenshot you. Thank you for the effort. Derek Shrey Dimry, Derek Lewis, Gyno still ain't as bad as Izzy. Oh, no one's as bad as Izzy. And I'm telling you though, this is beautiful right now. This is beautiful. I'm glad that somebody called this out. This changed my entire I don't know, my entire late morning. What? By Junior Information 137, Tyrone the Frozen One Woodley. It says full image. I hope this fool has on Ugg boots or something like that, or slippers. Oh! It's all right. It's a good effort. The Frozen One. If Zach Hughes put this on here, I'm assuming it's appropriate. What is this about?
Mexican martial arts, look into it. Even with one eye. Will do, buddy. However...
Wait a minute. Hey, Zach, you told him that? You said look into it even with one eye? Is this the same instance or is this another time? I don't think this is the same instance.
Mexican martial arts, look into it. Even with one eye. Will do, buddy.
Zach, you did this again? And his wife laughed?
Martial arts, look into it. Even with one eye. Will do, buddy.
Hey, Zach, I don't even know what to say. Wow, you did it again? That's bad. At some point, he's going to be like, fool, I already looked into it. Oh, wow. Posted by the Iron Kitty. Shower fantasies hit different. Me giving my retirement speech after going 50-0 with 45 title defenses. My shampoo bottles. Giving my retirement speech after going 50-0 with 45 title defenses. My shampoo bottles. Zach, you made it. Zach says I messaged him on his Reddit and apologized if I took it too far. He said no sweat. Hey, Zach is a stand-up guy. Hey, does anybody understand this meme? Shower fantasies hit different. Me giving my retirement speech after going 50-0 with 45 title defenses. My shampoo bottles. Squeezing the bottle all tight about it? What? Does it have anything to do with like getting shampoo in your eyes and crying? Oh, it's like the bottles are the audience and the bottles are impressed. Oh, look at Hunglo Ren thinks I'm stupid. He says he's obviously giving the speech in the shower and the only one there is the bottles. I guess, hey, I guess I got a different type of brain. I don't know. Someone had to break this down for me. I don't know. Forgive me. The Iron Kitty. There were plenty of people here who got it. So, you know, congratulations. Forgive me. Whoa. TRT Dana from Zach Hughes. Zach Hughes. That almost doesn't even look. I mean, that looks like a typical picture. Dana White in 2022. Who's that other fool with that? Hey, is Dana really that tall though? I don't really understand. I don't know what his end game is. I don't know if he's trying to get more yoked for like the fighters that are trying to get local when they face off or what. Like I don't know what he's trying to move toward. I don't know if he's gonna try to have like a Legends battle with Mike Tyson or something down the road. Like look like a White Hulk. Hey, it looks real to me. You know how sometimes you hit the camera at a certain angle? I wouldn't even be surprised if that's real. He's gonna fight Jake Paul. I've been saying it. The best thing Dana could do right now that will be hilarious. It will make him look good. People would like it. Is if he came out with a diss track. He has to do it. If he had any sort of self-awareness, he would come out with his own diss track. Zach Hughes, old but funny. Hey, why does Dana have his tongue out like that? Hey, I don't care that one's old. I hadn't even seen that one. This one's new to me. The weirdest thing is the tongue. Hold on, what is this? Am I gonna get a virus for opening this? I can't play that right now. I can't tell what it is. This is how I, from Frederick M5, this is how I envision what GM looked like when his car broke down at the dealership that he thought was hiring. That's an actual photo. That's an actual photo from the security camera. It was humiliating. Like, it's funny how they say, like, how you could, like, absolutely laugh at stuff after the fact. Like, I think it's funny now. I probably think it's funnier than most people do because it happened to me. But it was definitely not funny at the moment. Hey, Max Savage, the Shreddinator. I'm glad you were able to make it. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. This one looks like it should be all right. From joined for PewDiePie. Oldie but a goodie. I found Flaco. Seeking ladies will bring on couch. That was actually, I remember when the Reddit first started, I wanted to be like a lot more active in it. And I wanted to be posting my own memes in here. And I think that's the only one I ever posted in here. The what is it? I forgot what it was called. The Craigslist post. Seeking ladies will bring on couch. That's Flaco right there if you don't recognize him. He's seeking ladies and he will bring his own couch. Thank you for refreshing my memory. Join for PewDiePie. Leon Edwards hype right now. I don't even, this was 28 days ago? Who was he supposed to fight 28 days ago? Were they going to give him to Usman? Because, like, the hype is definitely dead right now, huh? I guess that one didn't age well? Wait, are you going to say something dumb? Does anyone want to guess who that was before I show it to you? Who do you think that was? Who do you think that meme is about? We're just looking at the Reddit page, Logic. We're going through the Mexican martial arts Reddit page. The memes that people submitted. Nobody wants to guess? Alright, here it is. I'll just show it up for you. McGregor, there you go. E513. Here we go. Me after I carry all the groceries inside in one trip. This is from Super_Dante. Wait. Hey, look, I'm not gonna hate. McGregor's obviously been working out. He's been getting yoked. But it's funny because he doesn't even look big right there. When he picks up his arm, it doesn't even look that big. It was funny the other day, Jesse Jr. was playing a basketball game. And they're little kids, you know? And one of his teammates stuffed the ball. The other team was trying to shoot it, and he stuffed it, and I started cracking up. Because it feels like if they were like teenagers, it wouldn't be as fun. It would be like, whatever, you're showing off. But they're little kids, and one of his teammates stuffed the ball, and he went like that in the kid's face. He started flexing on it. Little kid. That was funny. It reminds me of this right here. I just want to be the guy that walks in on that while I'm like at Red Robin and I see the fool doing that in the mirror. I'm like, fool, you had too much lemonade or what? Hold on, let me open this up before I show it to you. That looks like my non-weightlifting arm, Ethan. Chale fool. Wait, what? Okay. I'll show you this one. It's kind of weird. Raw Cold is, but this is by PDE 503. Raw Cold is begging to be KO'd again, posting pics like this. Apparently he's holding on to his sweats because they're falling down. Why would he ever post that? I could see him getting hacked or something. I could see his phone getting hacked, and that supposedly he was like trying to send that. He was trying to snap that photo to Chris Weidman or something. But I don't know why he would put that on his own story. That is confusing to me. I watched G Family says I watched a third grader drop another third grader getting off at the bus stop. Funniest thing I ever seen. It's funny. It's kind of, it could be weird. Like if it gets too graphic and violent, it could be weird. But sometimes when you see little kids act like that, it could be pretty funny. It could be pretty funny. It could be comical, like if it's just like silly and no one's getting like really injured. Let me see what this is. Well, I mean, I could. Super_Dante, when you realize Below the Beanie is moving to a different channel, is this gonna be good or bad? Is it a good reaction or bad? Oh, that's a bad reaction, huh? Is that when I was sad? Because what fight was that? 19 days ago. That must have been when Moreno got robbed, huh? It must have been when Moreno got robbed. So it's bad? It's bad that it moved to a different channel? I don't know. I guess you could take that. You could take that face to go either way, if you don't know the actual context. It was Moreno. All right, let's try to go back to the main channel. I gotta think of a less glitchy way to do this. I know. And when I was editing my video, my eyes kept being drawn to this girl right here because she was so dramatic. This is my Tiny Afternoon 9507. Oh, you're a wrestler now. This girl, she made that face when Nogano slammed Gain. And when I was editing it, I kept like being drawn to the draw. She reminds me of that one fool. Remember that gif of that guy? It was like in a singing competition. I don't know if it was The Voice or what. It was like from another country or something. I think it was like the UK, The Voice, and he was like, he kept making all those weird voices. That's when Nogano slammed that fool. Dana Sweating from Super_. Hey, Super_Dante, you're active in here. I appreciate it. Dana Sweating, Fair Fighter Pay. Dana doesn't want to let it get close. Super_Dante, you miss 100% of the takedowns that you don't take. Yo, you're a wrestler now, Serial Gain. Hey, this is a deep cut right here. That's a deep cut. For Office fans, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Just trust me. If you're not an Office fan, trust me. Hey, for real, friends. Read the comments for more puns. Why did I laugh? When you go to make breakfast, but all of the... See, hey, do you know how many times... I saw this meme before. Do you know how many times I had to look at it and read it through before I understood what it was supposed to be? I had to read this so many times. I read it and I was like, when you go to make breakfast, but all of the cereal gain. I was like, what? When you go to make breakfast, but all of the cereal gain. When you go to... I kept reading it and then I was like, after I had done a bunch of research and watched a bunch of different footage of this guy, I realized a lot of people call him Cereal Gone. I was like, how do you look at that fool's last name and get the word, get the pronunciation gone? I don't understand that at all. But if you pronounce his name that way, then it's funny. Then you can laugh at that. What is this? Oh, what is this? I don't know if I could watch this right now. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? African Kung Fu Nazis official trailer. I feel like someone brought this up a couple Mexican Fight Companions ago, and I think I actually watched some of it, but I don't know how appropriate it is to show right now on the screen. Okay, I think I caught a little glimpse that maybe it might not be appropriate to watch on the screen. Maybe I'm just being a little too quick to judge. I don't know. Oh yeah. Oh wow. I definitely can't show some of this. In case anybody wants to look it up, there's something called African Kung Fu Nazis. That it might be funny if you want to check that out. Hold on. What is this? I don't even remember this video. From Aggravating Move 2238. When someone asks me who my favorite featherweight is, I don't remember this clip at all. Forgive me. Hey, forgive me for being a dirty vato and laughing at my own clip. I forgot about that. I was trying to talk about that fool, but I didn't know how to say his name. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. I'm not embarrassed. That was not flattering. Super underscore Dante using Masvidal's hairline to visualize my interest in his fights in graph format. Event timeline, my interest 2013 through 2017. Darren Till KO, he's going up. Ben Askren flying knee, he's going up. BMF bout, he's going up. Usman, he goes up a little more. Usman 2, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Colby is going back up again. So I'm assuming he's gonna have to lose right here. I'm assuming, in order to keep in line with the other side, in order to keep it parallel, it's gonna have to go down just a little bit. So I don't think he could lose to Colby. According to this, and it appears to be somewhat prophetic, according to this, according to the hairline, if we're gonna adhere to the specifications of Masvidal's hairline, he cannot lose against Colby because it's only gonna go down a little bit. So it's probably gonna be something like this. It's probably gonna be a split decision. Masvidal's gonna get it. And most people are gonna argue online saying that Covington got robbed and Covington should have got it. So it's only gonna go down a little, because technically, on paper, on Wikipedia, Masvidal will be the winner, but a lot of people are gonna think that it's unjust. So it's only gonna go down a little. After that, it's gonna go down a lot, because I'm assuming he's probably after that gonna get somebody like, they're gonna be like, hey Edwards, you wanna fight someone? Fight that fool. He's gonna be like, I want a title. Okay, I'll fight him. You know, he's just gonna go for whatever he could get. Somebody after that, he's gonna fight. He's gonna go, brrr, or maybe he's gonna rematch Diaz. No, I don't think Diaz could beat him. Someone's gonna beat him. He's gonna go back down. Oh, that was the last one. All right, let me turn this off and let me refresh it real quick, because at the beginning of the stream, I gave people the link and I said, if you want to submit memes, submit them right now. You could try to get in. I know most people probably aren't going to jump at the opportunity because, it takes a lot of work to have to make a meme and you got things going on and stuff like that. But let me see if anybody submitted stuff. Oh, it looks like we got a few of them. All right. So what's this? I appreciate it. Hey, those of you that came through clutch right now, I don't take that lightly. I know there's a lot of things going on. It's the last second. That's pretty cool that you came through just like that. This is from is Rafa. Izzy is a clown. Izzy after a long day of trying to start fake beef with Robert. Is this kind of like, obviously you get fighters that it seems like their beef could be more real than other beefs that you see. Is it because when you look at fools like this, it's like, I can't really understand how a beef like this could be real. It just seems like it has to be fabricated just for the money and stuff like that. Because other fighters, even if the Masvidal Covington one is fake, even if it is fake, we could also definitely see how it could be real, right? Same thing with like Covington and Usman. Even if it is fake, we could definitely see how that could be real. John Jones in DC, we could definitely see how that's real. But with Whitaker and Adesanya, it's like, yeah, maybe they don't like each other and on one level they have to not like each other because they're fighting, and you kind of have to make yourself not like someone, maybe at least in one perspective, because you're gonna try to kill that fool in the cage, But other than that, you really have no problem with them. I could see that. I think maybe I looked a little bit too much into this one now that I'm here on the other side of it. But I could definitely see that. Izzy being a clown. I don't like calling him Izzy either. It kind of hurt me to say that. I feel like it's kind of like a term of endearment, and I don't want to think about that fool that way. Wait a minute, what is this? This is for, it's Rafa again. Thank you. What Colby should have done. Probably wouldn't have even cracked his dome. What Colby should have done probably wouldn't have even cracked his dome. Colby, after his strikes, have no effect on Usman. Oh, wait, I'm going to get flagged for that, huh? Wait, what? I feel like I'm missing out on a integral part of it by putting the audio down. Was there like a shot? Hold up.
We
Wait a minute. Is that from like a meme that I don't know about, or what is that sound from? Is that a popular thing to use? Does anybody know what this thing is? What is this? I feel like it's referencing something that I don't understand. But it probably wouldn't even have cracked his dome because he's got that what's it called, the TRT dome? I know the weave thing, but I guess it just sounds like 3 different types of audios edited together. I do like the weave. But this fool didn't even weave. I like it anyway. It's a reference to another meme. HGH dome. There you go. I get my steroids mixed up sometimes. All of a sudden, Marilena walks in. This is from First Gen Rex. ONE FC knows what they're doing. Insane rare submissions that will make you go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go do a breakdown right now. Hey, Herb Dean, as we speak, Herb Dean's like, hey, can I get I'm trying to place a transfer. How do I'm trying to get can I transfer my credits? First Gen Rex, the real Nigerian nightmare has spoken. Did we just become best friends? Yo. Hey, that looks like some funky. It looks a little bit too real. Hey, fools know how to blend and blur and smudge and whatnot. That looks a little bit too real. Yup. Championship mindset. First Gen Rex, championship mindset. I don't even know what I'm looking at right here. Is this just the one bout? Or is this like a modification of it? Has it been edited? Because I don't even know if this is a meme. Or if you just want to have... Hey, you just want to have that championship mindset. Alright, I'm with it. But I'm not sure if this is a meme or not. Is that just what their bout looks like? Hey, I got you, friends. I'm out of there. I bet the fam Super Dante makes amazing PowerPoints. Check the second pick. Oh, I'm telling you, I don't know how to use Reddit. Look it. I'm gonna be transparent with you right now. I'm not 100% sure if I'm looking too much into this and I'm putting my own spin on it, or if this is actually what you clearly meant and I'm not getting it. Just like I didn't get the shampoo bottles and the shower thing. Okay, you're talking about because his dome looks like the bow, right? Because his mindset is like the bow. That's the first thing my eyes went to. You know what breaks my heart though? What breaks my heart about trying to clown on this fool? I remember back in the day when I was making... Hey, look, I'm telling you right now. If you haven't seen my Khabib trilogy, please go watch it. I made a 3-part. Well, it actually became a 4-part. I made a 3-part video, a 3-part series video of every single one of Khabib's fights. I broke them all down. It became a 3-parter, and then I had to make a part 4 when he fought Gaethje. I made a 3-parter. I'm very proud of those. I spent a lot of time on them. I like them. I think they're very good. If you haven't seen them, please watch them. But I remember when I made them, I sent one of them or something. I sent it to Ali. I DM'd him. And I don't remember if he said anything. I think he said something like thanks or fire or something. I don't remember. But and he didn't come back with like 3 paragraphs or anything like that. But I remember he looked at it and he liked it. He hearted it. And I think he said something that was like complimentary. But that's like the only, like I've actually had an interaction with him. And I was like, it made me feel good. You know, I was like, hey, he saw it. He liked it. He hearted it. Positive word. I felt good about it. And so it kind of breaks my heart to laugh. But Honglo Ran says Ali's the most hated guy now that Fabian's trainer is gone. You should do a deep dive video about how it hurts me. It hurts me. Exhibition 316. Administration own 818. MMA when I watch the fight alone. MMA when someone walks in the room. What the heck? I don't remember that still. He looks like a, you know when you get like a little kitty cat or like a little puppy and they just start trying to bite you on the nose. Will you try to let them get too close? That's what it looks like Oliveira's doing right there. And it's for real. I'm gonna refresh one more time and I'm gonna have to dip just in case anyone else submitted anything. I want to give everyone the opportunity. What's up, Dimchi Tazevsky? Good morning. All right, that's it. That's it. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I think I went a little bit over. Marilena's probably waiting for me like, what are you doing? For I was supposed to text her when I was done. Ordinary Pete in the chat. I just saw your face right now. 66. Okay, I've been streaming for over an hour. I want to thank everybody for being here. Look it. Not only did Below the Beanie move over here to a new home, and I'll remind you, I'm gonna be doing 2 Below the Beanies every month on the main channel. For at least the rest of the year, I'm gonna be doing 2 Below the Beanies. I'm gonna be doing those with the, so I could be talking about the Ridge Wallet. They're getting on 2 of those a month, and that's gonna be on the main channel. From now on, though, all the other Below the Beanies are gonna be right here. The meme reviews are gonna be right here. And then if anything else comes up that I just want to stream about, it'll probably be right here. And then like the more edited stuff will be on the other channel. But I posted the Reddit link up here at the top of the chat. If you want to go and submit memes so I could do the next one. Now that it's a stream and I'm doing it with this setup, I could probably do it every single week. And I hope that I can if there's enough memes. And it doesn't have to be ones that you made. I want to make that clear. I was a little bit unclear about that in the past. You don't have to make them. You could just share them, of course. And they don't have to be about the Mexican martial arts. It doesn't have to be about these videos or these inside jokes or anything. And a lot of them weren't today. It could be about whatever. And even if it's not about MMA, I mean, I'm hoping at some point we could just talk about whatever we want. It doesn't have to be about MMA stuff. I would just ask that you would keep it somewhat family friendly because like I said in the post I did earlier, I am currently in negotiations with PBS and I'm trying to remain family friendly, you know? So I want to thank everybody for being here. Submit if you want. I have noticed after the fact when my streams end and they upload, it takes a while sometimes for the chat to show up. It's just an OBS thing, I think. So I also have in the description below the Reddit link if you want to go submit memes. Thank you very much for joining me today. It was a good time. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts meme review chapter 1. Appreciate it. Good looking out. Late.